Hi, my name is Sri Javinesh. Today I'll be starting off our presentation for system analysis and design. So let's begin with the business process. The pharmacy at Mercy Hospital will file medical prescription for all hospitals. Patient and disease prescription from doctor, after which it will be displayed this medicine to the responsible nursing halls. That is the process that we are trying to simplify. Next, finally, the billing department receives the patient admission number, type of medication, amount of issues as medication that need to be cost of the prescriptions, and then we bill the bill. Okay. The problems and or objective. So the problem we face is the pharmacy technician checks every prescription before sending the prescription of the medicine to the library station, which is a lot of work. We are trying to to lessen their burden. Therefore, the system is being created. The doctor write down all the prescription, also hard work, and then the pharmacy will check the order and try to match it with the patient's file to determine the suitability of the prescriptions. Therefore, not giving the wrong medicines to the wrong patients, or maybe the doctor write the name wrongly because doctor handwriting is also a bit weird. And then next problem will be the pharmacist will also fill the order if the dose is at a safe level, which will not overdose of a medicine, because medicines are all also actually drugs, and overdose of that is actually bad for you. If the pharmacist does not fill the order, the physician doctor is contacted to discuss the issue. If they don't feel what the doctor gives is correct now, or maybe he accidentally put the wrong amount. The pharmacy will fill the medical prescription of all patients and distribute this medication to the nursing hall, where then they'll be given their medicine. The objective of our system that we're going to create is so that we can shorten time of process and quickly solve and process a problem, reduce the workload of like nurses and the pharmacy technicians, so that their process are faster. Like if by them just writing the prescription, the patient name, they'll be given the prescription list, so it's easy for them to check. Next is then to explain how a new system to help simplify the job is another objective that we are trying to achieve, by explaining how our system will help them improve their work. Okay, this is a use case diagram that shows how the system is working. So the role that's played by the pharmacy technician would be send prescriptions to the appropriate pharmacy station, review its prescription. Then the doctor writes down the prescription. Nurses are responsible for patient care, so they care for the patient. Pharmacists. Nurse check the order, checking patient's file. And last but not least, billing department. They receive patient costs of the medication and gets the admission patient admission number. Last, they will bill the amount. Okay, this is a example of a data flow diagram at context level of what's happening. So doctor writes prescription, medical prescription, send a prescription to appropriate pharmacy technician. They will then both have the medical prescription, and then next fill order and send an prescription for the review to the billing department. Do you want to fill the orders? So that is how context level diagram is constructed and showing the short basically what's happening. Then there's the data flow diagram, level 1. So it starts from doctor receive, prescription, receive prescription. Prescription list, then go to write prescription, finish prescription, go to pharmacy technician. Pharmacy technician finishes prescription, process review prescription, patient file. Prescription list go to pharmacies, then prescription list receive order, prescription order, determine description, and then fill the order. Okay, this is the system element. So environment, the control use is the input data and information here would be prescription wrote by doctor, prescription order, it's prescription for drugs that must be formulated, prescription for off-the-shelf drugs, prescription for narcotics. Input and hardware devices would be the prescription. Output data and information, that is prescription given to pharmacists, they review the order. Output hardware devices, prescriptions, again, control would be the pharmacies. Feedback, negative interaction of prescription, process, review each prescription and send it to the appropriate pharmacist. Pharmacists review the order and check patient file. Okay, that would be all from me. I will pass this to the next presenter. Thank you very much for your time.
Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about feasibility study. There's 3 feasibility studies you should know that. The first one is technical feasibility. Realistic in light of the fact that we now have access to a plethora of technical resources such as internet access, computer hardware and software. Secondly is operational and risk. The pharmaceutical business is continuously undergoing development and transformation, which is especially significant in light of number of significant industry developments that are redefining its future. Thirdly, and lastly, economics. The economics refers to the pharmaceutical sector as a high fixed low cost marginal cost industry. This description fits the industry well. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Now I will continue our group's presentation. I will explain about the difference between decision tree and decision table. Decision tree by declare option and avoid communication problem. Decision tree are ways establishing complex connection. A decision tree is a diagram showing various and action condition in a horizontal tree framework. While the decision table is an expected system response to each collection variable is shown in a decision table together with a different value for each variable that affect a specific aspect of a system behavior. Next, this variable can be start as statement with true or false condition. The true and false condition is conclusion yes or no question or condition with 2 or more possible outcomes. Next, I will continue about the input element of the system. It has store data to record condition and action data. Among the type of data that are recorded, pharmacy such as pharmacists log into system, pharmacy manage order, pharmacy manage data system, customer and member system, view product, add to cart and order successful. It helps data to storage matter. Next is a table related to feedback from the user in order to able to record user data. That's all for me. Next I will give way to the
Assalamualaikum and greetings. My name is Nur Haikal bin Muhammad Hamidi. Now I will present about purpose and design. First is input forms for a system. The left one is blank form for the customer to fill it. It is called unfilled info order response. The right one is the form after the customer to fill the information in the blank. It called fill into order response. Next is output reports for a system. Left one is invoice. It shows list of the goods and service to customer. The right one is drug label. Next is feedback for a system. This will help us to know how good is our service. It's called patient feedback system. And the last one is system interface. It shows the login of pharmacy. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alif Firdaus, and I will present about the interview question and the ganchar and the job of our roles. So the firstly is the interview question. The purpose of interview question is to provide step that into the making to the system before and during and after it was made. So that's how about the interview. So about the interview, it purpose to do evaluation to see if people like the system and if it's easy to use for managing the thing. Also to see the process and step that went into making this system before, during and after it was made. So that's how the purpose of this interview. So the purpose of the question is to allow the system analysis to study the attitude and behavior and characteristic of severity of people in organization who may be affected by the proposed system and evaluate how to the system should be used. That's how about the question. So this is our ganchar, and the ganchar is 18 months. It start with 1 January 2021 and 2020 and end with 1 year and a half about to go. So that's how about our ganchar. So this is our job and role. So this making the job and roles to decide and who are making this and this to make the report and the report of the system would be successful. So that's how about our job and rules. So that's all. Thank you for hearing about me.